Okay. All right. Okay. You do not have to finish this assignment for class today, but I want to introduce you to Premiere, and then you're going to have some time to edit it, okay? But if everybody will sit back down and just look at my screen, I want everybody to flip around, look at my screen. I'm going to record this so that I can actually put this tutorial online so that you can follow it through when I'm not here as well. Okay. So we have our folder. I'm going to call our project folder, and everything that we edit with is going to be in that folder. So the more complex your projects get, you might have 2 different audio sources. You might have 2 different cameras. You might use music, right? If I am using something and I have transcripts or scripts, those will all be housed in this project folder. And I will have specific folders for all of those kinds of assets, right? And it gets really complicated with the more you have, right? But organization is key. So right now there's my video in my video folder, but there's nothing in my Premiere folder. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up Premiere. I think it's easiest to just look for it up here if it's not located down below. I'm going to open my Premiere project. Keep following along. And I have to choose and tell Premiere where to save things, because it's automatically going to want to save things to the location that the last person saved something to. Okay, so you're going to have a window that looks like this. You want to say new project, and this little window is going to pop up. I'm going to hide this. You can see. This is where you can name your project. No one, don't do it. I just want you to watch. Everybody should just be watching. So I'm going to name this cards, right? And I'm going to browse where I want it to save. So I'm going to browse to my desktop, to my project folder, into my Premiere folder, and I'm going to save it there. It's actually here. And I'm going to say choose, and then I'm going to press OK. But it's really important to choose where to save it before you press OK, right? Usually people, so make sure that you browse to put it where you want to. Now in Premiere, as a refresher and introduction to Premiere, you will see that Premiere has 4 different quadrants, right? Okay, I want everyone to look up here. We have this bottom left quadrant, a quadrant right here, a quadrant in the top right, and a quadrant in the bottom right. We need to import our files into Premiere to then be able to edit them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to either double click on import media, go to my desktop, my project folder, my video, and I'm just going to select the folder and press import for the video. And it's going to import all of that footage. So it has the folder. I can toggle this little arrow down and see all my files, right? The other thing you can do, you can go to File, Import, and choose it from there. But I usually just double click in the bottom left-hand quadrant. Once you have your footage, if I double click down here, it shows me the file in the top left, right? And I can kind of use this little cursor to see what this clip was. So I can bounce through my clips to see what clips are here, right? Once I pull the footage onto my timeline, this bottom right-hand quadrant, I'm going to be able to see what I'm editing in the top right, okay? How I usually do this for something like this project is that I'm just going to go over, and you can like move all of these so you can see things. I'm going to just go over to my bottom left, make sure that this arrow, you see it's like arrow over here at frame rate or arrow at name. I want to just make sure it's in chronological order by the name and number that was created in my camera. And I'm going to select all of these clips and drag them and drop them onto the right-hand side. And what that does is it creates a little sequence. So you can tell right here, these are purple and green. This says I'm a video clip. This icon is different. This icon looks like what it's going to be over here when we're editing. Okay. And then when I scrub through this side over here, I'm able to see my footage at the top. And this is where you're going to be editing in the bottom right. You're going to see the footage at the top. Okay. So I'm going to give everybody a second to do that, to get there. Okay. Yep. So do you want me to talk you through it again? Okay. Let me cancel it.